Welcome to the Ocean Race around Australia. This momentous new national sporting event is the product of 5 years of planning. It involves federal, state and local governments, yacht clubs, sailing event experts and sponsor bodies across our continent. The Ocean Race around Australia is as bold in concept as it is colossal in scale, being effectively 10 Sydney-Hobart races end on end, covering 7,500 nautical miles across 3 great oceans and 4 seas while it circumnavigates Australia. This makes it the world's greatest coastal ocean race and a significant new addition to the global yachting calendar. As a race for Safety Category 1 offshore racing boats, Australian entrants may start and finish the ocean race from one of 4 ports: Fremantle, Adelaide, Melbourne and Sydney. International entrants must adopt either Fremantle or Sydney as their start and finish home port. In addition, there are 6 stopover ports: Albany, Gold Coast, Whitsunday Islands, Far North Queensland, Darwin and Dampier, with crew changes permissible at all these ports. The inaugural ocean race will begin in late June with the Western Australian fleet racing from Fremantle to Albany. After a stopover in Albany, the boats then race from Albany to Adelaide. Here, boats from South Australia will be waiting to join the fleet. The next race is from Adelaide to Melbourne, where boats from Melbourne and Tasmania will join. The expanded fleet now races from Melbourne to Sydney. Joining in Sydney will be international entrants and boats from the east coast of Australia. And at this point, the ocean race fleet will be at its maximum. From Sydney, the fleet combines with the popular annual Sydney Gold Coast Yacht Race conducted by the Cruising Yacht Club of Australia. From the Gold Coast, the fleet will race to the Whitsunday Islands. While in the Whitsundays, the ocean race will pause to allow the race fleet to participate in the Airlie Beach Race Week and Hamilton Island Race Week regattas. In late August, the event will resume, racing from the Whitsunday Islands to Far North Queensland. The next race leg is from Far North Queensland to Darwin, then Darwin to Dampier. After an outback stopover in Dampier, the fleet will race from Dampier to Fremantle. As Fremantle was the start port for the West Australian fleet and some international entrants, these boats are now home and have completed their race around Australia. Their individual elapsed times, handicap times and points scored will be recorded and published. The challenge is now set for the remaining fleet to beat the Fremantle boats as they race to their home ports of Adelaide, Melbourne and Sydney. It may not be until the Sydney boats arrive home around 4 weeks later that the winner of the ocean race around Australia is decided. A cornerstone feature of the ocean race is an innovative, wide-scoping, multilingual digital strategy designed to optimize global media exposure. A significant budget is planned for a multimedia production and distribution resource, framed to meet the burgeoning viewer appetite for adventure-based sports. The concept has been created, the homework is done, the case evaluated. We now need your commitment. We are waiting to whistle you on board.